Okay. Welcome to Friday the 13th with the slight change in lighting. Just let me know if the music is too loud. And I'll tweak the settings, or if I need to be a little bit louder, just let me know. Yes, welcome to Friday the 13th. We will be dealing with the Nightmare King today, the LEGO Dreamzzz series. Me, a little bit louder, I can do that. Alright, how about now? How's that sound? Good? Okay, cool. This is my first real time of trying background music. I had a little bit of fun in my iTunes and found a bunch of Dream related instrumental pieces from various soundtracks. So here is the set that we'll be building today. The Pegasus Pegasus flying horse. And g'day Alex, welcome on in. I'm Bricko and Aussie Afol. I'll just boost my mic a little bit more. How about now? I'm just using the built-in mic on my laptop. I am still getting started as far as streaming is concerned. But yeah, having a lot of fun with it so far. And I've got the minifigs out already because I did have to raid this set for the Nightmare King for my D&D mock at a show I was at recently. I needed the parts to make a Serarak. So we'll disassemble him because the body I used is actually one from a Doctor Strange set. So we'll give him his hands and face back. So yeah, trying out with the music, trying out with some lighting, which in this case is a very bright work lamp with the red t-shirt thrown over it. You know, going all high tech. All right, so let's get this guy back together in his original form. So we've already built one minifig and we technically haven't opened the box as far as building the set goes, other than pinching the parts. Yes, a very cool minifig. We'll see how much gets picked up by this camera. It's got a cool spiky crown. It's amazing how much these cheap and nasty cameras compensate for lighting. I was trying to have the light over here be a nice sort of warm yellow light, but as you can see when I will flick through the settings here, the camera really quickly adjusts to compensate. So that's daylight, sort of bright cool light, and that's the warm, but it only takes a second for the camera to. So I'll go with that one because it's easier on my eyes. That. Why am I staying still? Okay, so there's the minifig, and I've these as sorting trays, considering it's Friday the 13th. And I went and found a band shirt that had some skulls and moths on it. So that's about as Halloweeny as I'll get. Alright, so let's open the box and build Lego in the dark. Bags 5, bag 2. I will bag 1, bag 4, bag 3. We've got the giant wings. Hey, Dee Dee, welcome on in. Actually, Kara, before the 2-minute timer, you can actually do exclamation Dee Dee. Should trigger something. Finally caught a dang stream. What time is it on your side of the world, Dee Dee? Just lowercase. Just do exclamation Dee Dee, and it should. It's very warm here. It's 3:30 in the afternoon. There we go. Knew there was one set up. Alright, so now I'll put these numbered bags back in the box in reverse order. 3, 2, and here we have 1. Now, the instructions aren't in there because I pulled them out when I raided that box for the minifig. They are behind me. Yeah, it's 3:30. It's very warm. I do have a fan blowing on me, but it's kind of getting my arms and not getting my head. So, apologies if I keep wiping the forehead. But yeah, quite warm in here. Winter is over, that's for sure. I can't open the door. That'll mess with my red lighting though. But yeah, I suppose more airflow would be better. There we go. Suffer for your art. Yes, welcome to Friday the 13th. Not just Friday the 13th, but a Friday the 13th in October. When all those Northern Hemisphere weirdos do the pumpkin things. Ooh. Thank you very much. Cheers, Dee Dee. Enjoy 2 emotes so far. Mainly because I can't find the blue minifig. I have where are they? I had them here. They were right here when I started. Busy but juggling everything at once. Ah, here they are, hiding over here. I have my little hello and my little what the frack. And I'm waiting to find somewhere is my blue brick costume minifig, and I'll make something else with those and have a play around with them. So put the wings aside until they get needed. You can hang out over there until you need it. Thank you, Kara. A cheers and a score. Okay. I have my red Lego mug. And I have a local red to go in it. And I thought, in keeping with the whole Friday the 13th, October, Halloween, all that kind of stuff, I would go for a Cerberus red IPA. There's a local, which is actually fitting on two levels. It's fitting because it's the guard dog of the underworld, but everything at Helios Brewery is named for figures from Greek mythology. And here we have Pegasus, and Pegasus is, of course, from Greek mythology. And those of you like me who know who or what Pegasus was might have been slightly amused by the name of this Lego set. Oh, that's a cute print. There's your hair. He's got a sloth sleeping in a tree. With little Zeds coming out of it. So there's a minifig. And I've poured my drink and I forgot to have some. So cheers, Kara. And score. So yes, those of you who know your Greek myths will know why I am amused by this being called Pegasus. What's it called? Pegasus winged horse or Pegasus flying horse or something like that. But Peg went flying. What am I even doing here? Well, I'm pulling Lego. There's our little dream. Ooh, this is a... Now I have got a new camera hooked up, but it is still not great at focusing when things get brought closer. So I'll have to settle for some distance shots of this headpiece, which goes over the little guy with lots of eyes. It's like a black headpiece that sort of the color melts into a transparent, bright pink flame at the edges of his headgear. And then there are magenta horns that go into the side. And they're basically standard Lego cow horns. But there you go. It's got a horned helmet. Still haven't watched more than like the first episode of the Dream TV show, so I am looking forward to catching up on that at some point. The sets are a very cool mix of colours and parts and things. Oh, hang on, I just saw that automatically trigger. That must mean Led's in the house. G'day, Led. How you doing? Okay, got clips on the back. Oh, he gets wings as well. Every time I go to put this minifig down, there's another step on the next page. And I've put the clips the wrong way around. They're meant to go vertically, not horizontally. That way the wings can clip in. That would be better. I'll let them go back on. Okay, now the little mini dude is. Oh no, he's got a fork in one hand. Okay, that's some clips in there. Alright, now he's done. Yes, having a very good day. Um, it's my normal day off. I had yesterday off as annual leave to recover from a late night in the city. Went to a nice loud metal concert. Didi is omnipresent. Alright, so the light's really good over here. It's not so great over where the book is. Alright, 5. Five of these robot arms onto the black bars. Three. Now, if my fan noise isn't picked up by the mic, I doubt your table's loud enough. But it does squeak. I'll hear it. Okay, there's 5 bars. So, yeah. Thanks for the follow. That's on these bars. And there we go. So this looks like we're making a sort of prison cage. Put in there. That clips in on that side, and then just make sure that the studs line up the same way. It comes up and clips all in there. Yeah, so today's music choice is all to do with Dreamzzz, and hopefully the iTunes screen share there is readable with the mini player showing the current music. It's all from movie and TV scores. It is very tiny, yes. Well, I didn't want to have it too big because I can't. I mean, I can have it bigger along the bottom of the screen. Um, but basically, if I try stretching the why is the chat on that side of this of my screen? That's not where I set it up today. I set that up on the other side. One moment. One moment while we fix some technical issues here. Let's bring you to the top. And then you go over there where you were this morning. I really don't know what happened with that. That was probably when I was playing around with where iTunes would sit on screen. I ended up dragging chat by mistake. Because it was definitely meant to only sort of cover the sorting tray and not be hidden behind things. But also be confusing when you're trying to look at the music's playing. We do have ads very soon. I should have waited for the ad break to muck around with those settings. What am I looking for now? I'm looking for tiny green claws. Yes, and what I'm going to do, because it is very warm in here, I'm going to actually fill up my second water bottle so that when I do eventually drink it all, I don't have to immediately go and refill. We'll be getting a backup. Green claws. And I was looking for these little clips in black because I was looking at the page over here in the shadows, and it's actually a dark grey piece, so I found it. Alright, I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. I have my backup water bottle full. Where are we? Step 8. And trying to look at what color I'm looking for. Looking for a light grey No worries, Alex. Thanks for stopping by. Always good to see new people. It's a nice printed part with a lidded eye on it. There we go. Have a good one and see you next time. Scary eyeball. And where does that go? That goes just up on top of the cage. Up there. And those claws we did earlier get clipped in to look like fangs over the entrance to the cage. There we go. Technic earpiece. I think for bag 2 I'll switch to one of these Dracula plates as a sorting tray, and that'll make things fun to find the different colours, won't it? And this piece is called 13 O'Clock by Trevor Jones, and it's from the score to one of my wife's favoritist movies, he said sarcastically. It's from the Labyrinth soundtrack. Oh, I just dropped some Lego, and you know what that means. Hey, I skipped all the Bowie songs. Yes, so across however many streams I've done now, that is now 11 Lego pieces dropped. There we go, we've got some light green claws underneath the cage. Now I will test whether this, I'm not sure, but I suspect these pieces may glow in the dark, but they've been in the box for a while, so it may take a while for them to actually show up as glowing. And yes, that's a printed part. It's just a 2x2 round tile. And I suspect that only one will get used, but they do provide 2. Okay, then this cage gets wings as well. And they clip onto the foot rails here. Thank you, Kara. Right. So it gets pink wings as well. Another trifecta. Hydrate. And cheers. And score. Which then means it's time for a top up. It is warm out here. It is better since I opened the door to the house, though. And got some more air in. Okay, so the next part of the build, if that, well, it's really glary in front of the camera. Next part, and it's also shown very faded in the picture here, is it's basically the saddle to go onto the horse. You're cold in there. Well, it's hot out here. So yes, please keep the aircon blowing in this direction. So what was the... Yeah, so this is the Pegasus flying horse. And does anyone know why that name amuses me? Anyone else up on your Greek myths? Because Pegasus is not a species. No, here's the other eye that goes on the front of the saddle. Always start thinking of Greek myths, but it always starts with Zeus couldn't keep it in his pants. That's pretty much 90%, I think, of what goes on in those myths. But yes, Pegasus is not a species. Pegasus was a flying horse. So the fact that this is called Pegasus Flying Horse is like, well, yeah, that's what Pegasus is. It's the horse with wings. Yes. All right, there we go. Okay, and I just flipped the page, and this is a sort of shoulder socket for a wing. So I am going to jump slightly ahead and just go ahead and build the mirror image joint. There we go. Yeah, that tree, that rock, that swan, everything else. Um, and then this gets the claw into the sort of finger joint of the wing, right there. The other lesson, yes, is don't dress as a swan if Zeus is in the neighborhood. Is that the right way? No, what? Even why? That way. That, okay, that one. Just had the wrong wing, that's all. There's the other one. Spread out the bat wings. Get some big horns and some little horns. Claws, horns, whatever they're meant to be. See if they don't know if they do glow in the dark. Way too early to tell. They look a little bit too green, but you never know. There are some very nice pale Lego parts that do glow. Right, so this goes here. Okay, cool. So that's like the backrest for a throne. Kind of weird though that the wings are like a separate. The wings are going to be joined to the saddle piece and not the actual horse itself. So they're like a separate creature. And that's where these ribs go as well. And then the rib pieces are what kind of are going to clamp around the side of the horse. So once this sort of sits in place on the horse's back, these bits here, which are this creature's legs, will kind of hold on like a belt or stirrups kind of situation. So those clip in there. So we've got a weird leg that with an eye on the front. Welcome on, RC. How's it going? How are things on your side of the world? Is it Friday the 13th for you yet? I don't think it's really close. Right, we'll put the winged chair off to the side. We'll put our fanged and winged cage over to join it. And we've got a few spare parts here. I didn't grab a tray ready to put those into, but there's one just beside me. Off they go. Yes, fancy Mrs. Mod here. 2 a.m. So it is Friday the 13th. Nice. And if you couldn't hear that, she just yelled out, "Hi, Spaceport." Okay, so put the orange tray aside for a little bit. Let's see how bad on the eyes a Dracula party plate is going to be. I picked these up yesterday at the shops. If you're a Woolies rewards holder, you got 10% off and Halloween sort of stuff at BW. So just to keep things even fun, just separate all the black parts out onto another black plate. And I was hoping from the packaging, because they had a whole bunch of these Universal monster themed stuff, like plates and bowls and cups and things. And the cups all had, you know, Frankenstein's monster and the Bride of Frankenstein. And not, it's just it was small and black, and I'm hoping there's doubles of it. Because I didn't hear it land. But there it is. It's shiny on the floor. There we go. And I think that's all the black bits. Yeah, so I was hoping that the plates would actually have like Dracula, a Frankenstein monster, etc. But no, they're all just all Dracula. Which, oh well. All right. Even the magenta pieces kind of start to blend into the red on that plate. All right, so bag 2 starts with building the Night Meeting, and as we saw at the start of the stream, I already had him rated for parts for my D&D minifigs, so he's been reassembled. He's really cool, shredded up cape, and it's made up of it's rubbery plastic, but it's kind of like if any of you have the 1989 Batman minifig, they're like that sort of molded cape that just sort of holds its pose. Oh, the sword. The sword isn't in the bag because I gave that to a minifig as well. All right, that's over there somewhere. With everything from my D&D build. But now we get onto the actual horse. So we've done all the cage and the wings. Now it's time for the actual horse. Right. So we're going to need a 2x8 plate. And we're looking for specific parts and under this light is tricky. This sounds like more labyrinth music. It is. Right, so some tan bricks going in there, some snot bricks. Right. And the snot bricks, because of the maths of how width versus height goes, they are 1 2/3 bricks high, so we need 1 brick and then 2 plates to level that back off. Lego maths. And then another snot brick on the end. The brackets. A lot of glare. Another magenta, another white. I really like the mix of colours in these Dreamzzz. Very cool. It's also getting glare on that camera onto me. So now we get it pointing at the Lego, but not interfering with the other camera. Alright, that goes in there. Somewhere on this plate is a Technic pin. Somewhere. There it is. This is an interesting technique. What's going on here? And that goes. Interesting mix of the rounded bricks in a line, all connected with Technic pins for stability. I wonder if that's going to have anything to do with where the saddle clips around. The plate goes on. I actually don't know which end of this is which is the front and the back of the horse yet. But the use of these slopes here, and then this plate with studs on it. Yeah, this is probably where the saddle's going to end up, somewhere in this area. And some rounded slopes underneath. This side, move the book into the light before I can see the left-hand page. Piece. That goes there. Okay. And we turn it around and we're doing the mirror image of that. And need another one more two slope. One of those and a rounded corner brick. Clip on. There we go. Pretty solid little build. Cooperman, welcome on in. Let me. Yes. And why is my chat's frozen? Oh, don't freeze up on me. I think. No, can't see. Top has been very laggy, incredibly so. That's not good. Oh, come on. It's not back to normal for me yet. The chat on my, why has that not come through? In theory, what I'm seeing on my screen should be live, and then there'll be a lag to the phone, and then a longer lag to anyone watching on a PC. But I was seeing things on the screen feed before they were coming through in my live chat, which is a bit worrying. So if I disappear, I won't be surprised. But yes, welcome on in, Coopman. Let's see if this. Cheers, lad. Well, that works now. I may have, have a drink before this. I may have to chat on my phone, but this should work. If I go, yeah, there we go. Also works. And we're probably in ads as I look up. Do that. Do ads. That was the chair. And stretching. Right. should hopefully done with ads. Welcome on in, Raiders. Welcome here. How are we doing this Friday the 13th? As I switch, I'm really going to have to switch to my phone. The phone is ahead of... No, I timed this the other day and my phone had about 4 to 5 seconds of lag compared to what was going on screen, and now it's the other way around. Now my phone is faster than the streaming, which is, yeah, good. Yeah, welcome on in, Raiders. What were you up to, Hero, today? And yes, welcome, Andy. G'day from Australia. How's it going? Um, over there? Playing Fall Guys. Nice. Alternate left, right, center screw. Increase lag. I am seeing... Oh, good, Budgie. I'm good, Andy. If you see me looking down now on camera, that's because the chat on my phone somehow, and the what appears on screen on the stream is actually showing up faster than it's showing in my studio, which should be live, but apparently it's not anymore. Slightly frustrating, but as long as it doesn't crash, we should be fine. No worries, Hero. We do love our lurkers. Often lurking ourselves. And yeah, go do all the post-stream stuff. Remember to hydrate, have something to eat, stretch. Lurkers are very welcome. And so yes, because today is Friday the 13th, I figured I would crack open the Nightmare King set with the Pegasus that I've been looking forward to building. And Friday the 13th being in October was too good a thing to so I really it. I threw a red t-shirt over an LED in front of me, and I've got some Dracula plates. I've got a playlist of dream-related soundtrack music going. Just having some fun with the day. and building Lego. And otherwise, trying to stay cool on a very warm Friday afternoon. These pieces all get stacked up there. Put the round bricks on the front, and it's a good thing I picked it up off the floor because they didn't give me a spare. And that goes on there. And then this turns around and goes on that way. Okay, so that's, I guess this will be the head end of the horse. Lady! Happy welcome. Now, there's probably not enough of me on screen, but I still will record on for you. I haven't forgotten. Every time I watch your stream, I think, oh yeah, I need to record a welcome. And then what happens? I get to forget. How was the rest of your stream, ladies? How far did you get to build? Nice. And we've got a sticker, and the sticker is going that way. Close enough. And thank you, Mrs. Mod, for staying on top of the shouties. Next sticker goes down. Let's see if I can keep it in line with that one. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Then this goes on the chest. Cheers. This twice. And they attach on that way. Yes, the cup is the 10 size, like upscaled 10 times in every direction Lego mug, found in many Lego City sets. The beverage of choice is a Cerberus red IPA from Helios, a local brewery that basically all their named after figures from Greek mythology. And I thought that Cerberus, being the guardian of the underworld, was an appropriate choice for Friday the 13th. And then, after I'd chosen it, also realised that the Greek theme fit with Pegasus as well. So, doubly fitting. No, off by one. That goes back here. Okay. And only one spare piece out of bag 2. Bag 2 is done. Yeah, so I've got the red lighting, which is it's a PowerPoint, like a workstation PowerPoint thing from Aldi that has a work light attached. I've thrown a t-shirt over that to give me a bit of a glow. And then I picked these up at Big W using a rewards discount. So if you are into Halloween and you are a Woolies rewards member, you will get 40% off Halloween stuff at Big W at the moment. And we don't really do Halloween, but I wanted something a little spooky for Friday the 13th. The powerboard lighting present so thoughtfully put. Yes, it is that one that you got me for Christmas. Thank you, Karen. If I take the shirt away, it is very bright. Yes, my underwear themed grid have a dream themed place, which I should check. There we go. Hello, Vix. I see you sneaking in there. Check it out. I don't know if the playlist is set up to loop. Pet stitches here. Now the music, but I think the music's strange. Possible if we close that. So the music is still very laggy on my end. Yeah, but everything else. And welcome in, Scotty. How you doing? Yeah, and it says connecting. It seems to have on. The streaming software is really not anything. Um, it's it's very um, to the point where I see check my phone before I set it in my software, which should like um, where's that showing? Not that. Uh, CPU is sitting on the 50%. I might have to stop and start again. I think it's incredibly delayed. That is really disappointing. Yeah, I will end and restart. You know, disappear on the screen for a second. Oh, lab 3 will start there. You